Hello again, everyone. Welcome back to Chrono Cross. There is just a handful of the game left that I would like to show off. And the first thing is actually the very first thing is, let's get down here to the beach. So there is one character that we have not gotten a level 7 tech for yet, that we have not shown that off. And the reason was because in the... I just took a side trip to get Pierre. Well, this time, so I was going to go through the game entirely, having gone through fully twice, but when I realized that I couldn't get Harley in the party that way, you have to end the game with one of the early endings while she's still in your party, and then do a new game plus from that point. It is the only way to get all of the characters into the party. I have gotten up to 99 stars. So we're going to take a quick look over stats, and I did some research to try and figure out how leveling works and stuff like that, and I know... Oh, hello. I know a little bit about how it works. Alright, let's go ahead and get the rainbow shell from you, which I have gotten before, on screen. Alright, so we want to head in here to... Pierre, who's running in circles. I always believed that moi was a hero, yet moi was only a phony far from the hero moi always dreamed of. I finally realized this. Oh, quel embarrassment. It is not too late yet. I have started training to become a real hero. If you need help from moi, I'm always glad to be of service. The prop sword began shining and became the hero's blade. The nouveau JC Rabbit learned a slap of Cyrus. So we will go ahead and show that off in the kind of cavalcade of techs. But that's going to wait a little bit, and I think I'm going to break that up because the Doppelgang episode ended up being really long, so let's break that up. And I think I'll do it by color. But I need to get everyone in the party first. Let's see. So first of all, where are you? There we go. Alright, Slap of Cyrus. Single enemy, a death blow borrowed from the tough guy Cyrus. Which, of course, was the knight who Frog learned from. And then we want to go to equipment. And he needs... so the hero's medal. Evasion goes up. Hero's shield, magic defense, and a defense go up very slightly. And then the hero's blade invokes heroic powers when combined with the hero's shield and medal. So it's showing attack power going down, but a hit rate going up. I think it has some additional elements to it, because these don't actually modify the stats very much. But I believe he does, in combat, become much better. I think arguably still not very good, but... So that is that. And we'll show that off, like I said, when I do all of the techs. But this episode, I want to do a couple things. That is one. The next thing, I'm in the other world, so I need to get back to the home world. So I went and looked up some information about how leveling works, and basically, every time you gain a star, you have essentially a potential to get some of your max stats. Every character has fixed max stats, and it's basically it's doing, if I remember correctly, it's doing some complex probability based on what your current numbers are versus what your max potential is at 99 stars. So that's what the randomness is. And each star is a star in which you get stats at the time of the star, and then you have a chance to get some extra stuff. Most of the stars in the 70 to 80 range, you get just what you get from that fight, and then nothing else. There's nothing that you get after that. 99 is the same way. So once you get to 99, going into a fight never gets you anything else. Like, once you get that 99th star, at that fight, that is what you're stuck with. Now, that said, most people are going to be at their... very close to their max. Alright, and we have seen that dialogue before. There we go. The Chrono Cross seems to be responding to the unstable dimension. Let's go ahead and use the Chrono Cross. If I've done that right. And that's the dragon tier. I don't know why it looks like the dragon tier. All called as former party members from the other dimension, and the recruiter. Use the Chrono Cross item to recruit all other party members. So that should be it. That is the final achievement. I did get one for hitting 99 stars as well. So, let's see. Yep, there are no blank spots in the list. Pretty nice. Pretty nice. Alright. So, with that, we can actually see, and we could actually go do an ending with Nancy. Where are you in the list? There you are. So, she has joined us. Oh, hey, their Total Chaos is out here now. I think I Astral Amulet from here. Oh, alright. I don't actually use the Astral Amulet, I just touch that thing. There we go. Alright, so I am going to need to go get a few people's level 7 techs. I had everyone else's that was currently in the party, but I think Doc is one. Actually, Doc might be the only one who I need to do that with, now that I think about it. Alright, so, real fast, just as an example, and I don't have the agility or accuracy maximums, but I do have other maximums. Alt's max hit points are 850, so I did get there. Max strength, 88, so I got there. Max resistance, 78, so I am there. Max magic, 52, I'm only at 50. And max magic resistance, 43, so I am there. So, pretty good overall. And Kid is very close to the same point as well, so we'll take a look there. 780 hit points, so we're there. 82 strength, so at 81, we're just 1 off. Max resistance, 74, so we're 1 off there. Max magic, 50, 49, so we're 1 off there. And max magic resistance, 40, so we're on 1 off there. Again, I don't know what the max accuracy and agility is. A lot of that accuracy doesn't kick in until later anyway, so I'm not sure about that. One thing that never changes is stamina recovery, I believe. I think you have to use items for that. So we are not, that is not changing. I do not know what the best way of maximizing stats are, like to ensure that you get that. Part of the problem is that a lot of, like, we didn't have everyone in the party when we had the various last remaining level ups. I don't know if there's a way that you can manipulate it so that you have every single person in your party at this point where we are right now, where you can have everyone in your party still, like, be at, like, 90 or something like that stars. Because 95, 96, 97, and 98, if I remember correctly. It might just be the last 3. You do get post-battle bonuses for at least one other fight, but you don't have everyone in the party. And I hit 99 around... I hit 99 with the Black Dragon, so I wasn't even returned back to Auld yet. I didn't have even, like, all the current people that I had recruited, so... Which I had also missed a couple people just because I was trying to rush through things a bit. So yeah, I don't know what the best plan is. I don't have that information. But at the same time, you're either going to be at your max or you're going to generally be within 2 points. It seems like I've done, like, just spot checking, and that's what it seems like. So it's not that big of a deal. We actually do not want to be in the home world. We want to be back in the other world. And something that I said that I was going to do, because I had been doing it fairly consistently, but then you get to a point where you're not able to do it when you get new party members, is check what the fortunes are. And I actually want... I've heard that there's a similarity between 2 characters, and I want to check that. But here we are. We have the full roster, and that is a full list. The entire box is completely full. So that is pretty awesome. Alright, well, let's see. Who might you be? Good fortunes be good, fortunes be bad. Anything from reading your destiny to searching for the missing. Do you wish your fortune be read? Yes. And, Auld? Well, this is interesting. You're not dead or anything, are you? Has anybody called you back from the great beyond? You just might be the key to the destruction of this entire planet. I can't say for sure, but fate seems to have a great task for you. Be careful now, boy. Hey, Auld, that's nothing but rubbish. Let's hurry up and get moving. You there. In your eyes I perceive both the look of a beauty and the look of a beast. Be mindful not to bring about your own end, my dear. The dream lies in wait, reaching out to engulf you. Sorry, dearie, I don't believe in fortune-telling at all. I make me own future. Lassie, you should listen to your elder's advice. Ha! I don't give a damn. Let's go, Auld. And Nancy... In your eyes, I perceive both the look of a beauty and the look of a beast. Be mindful not to bring about your own end. The truth is beginning to reach out to engulf you. So yes. They have basically the same fortune. And this is another one of the ideas that... the dragons used Shala's DNA, essentially, to create Nancy, to create Harley, as the 7th dragon god. They also have the same facial features, That's the other thing. So, this is one of the things that has not been, like, Word of God clarified, but, no, don't do that. Don't do that. That is a widely held viewpoint. And the fact that they have the same fortunes kind of reinforces that. Alright. So let's start by doing everyone in order. I don't know if anyone else has any other interesting things. Lynx will have the same fortune as Ald, of course. Alright. Abcody.
Sir Abcody, the deadline has already passed.
Ma'am, this time I have lost. I have found the item in question, though it was too late.
Don't start whining. A promise is a promise. Now take off your mask and let me see your face.
I guess I have no choice.
My word. I see, so that's what it was. These old bones have just shaved an hour off their lifespan.
We don't get to know about that, but that's interesting. That's, I have not seen that before. Is that...
Ma'am, I've learned that the world is full of enigma. I'll be joining their journey for a while. Take care, we might engage in another high-stakes gamble again.
You bet.
Anghamarand?
You strive to be honest, to be straight and true, but this world is distorted and crooked. Trying to force your honesty on this warped world may break you. Beware of that.
So, again, still playing up the mysterious masked man with Guile. Like, canonically, he is not Magus, but, like, that is definitely something that was truly cut as opposed to something that's just not detailed kind of thing. Alright, next up, we've got Nikki Kylux.
The reading states that you are a bridge that connects to the other side.
A bridge?
Two shores separated by an unstoppable stream. It is your role to connect them.
And that, of course, is talking about the humans and demi-humans. Juge Dave, General Piper.
You will continue to be the rightful lord that you are.
But I...
This is no fortune reading. It is my opinion as one who has lived longer than you.
So she doesn't always give fortunes. Alright. Next up. I don't know if any of them changed during the course of the game. I don't think so. Like maybe some of the other comments, like with Guile. Alright, next up, we've got Antarion, Riddle.
Deep devotion often makes the impossible possible. I suggest that you keep holding on to your purity.
Yes.
And Farron, Karsh.
The reading says a change in fashion will cause new love to blossom.
What the? Huh. I'm just trying to think if that has anything to do with anything. I can't think of it. Yeah, if that has anything to do with anything, I'm blanking on it. What it might be. There doesn't really seem to be any conclusion between Marcy and Nikki, kind of like finding that they're siblings, or even having Fargo realize that she's his daughter. Right, Chrysiot, Zoa.
I sense deep sadness beneath that mask of yours. In the near future, you too shall find your sanctuary of peace.
Alright. Canamondos, Marcy.
The reading says that your wish will come true if you forget your likes and dislikes.
Wait, what? Huh. I don't know. Maybe finding her sibling? I don't know. I don't know how many of these are really just kind of semi-random things that they put in versus actual, like, reflections on what the story has in store for the characters. I do wish there was a better idea of what exactly happened with the two worlds. Like, do they get remerged? I don't know. Because some bad things happen in the home world that didn't happen in the other world. Some bad things happen in the other world that didn't happen in the home world. And it'd be nice to get the best of both worlds. Literally.
Your fortune tells that yours is a hopeless love. I'm sorry, but you've got to give it up. Ah, don't give me such baloney. You shall always be under the watchful eye of your former master.
That, of course, is referring to Luca. And, of course, Korchas was referring to Kid. So some of them definitely do have references. Alright. And... so you can see that some of the hit points are not at even numbers, multiples of 10 generally. I think that indicates that they're not at max.
Beware of fat and of overeating. Well, I guess that goes without saying. Po shoo shoo!
That's just kind of rude, lady.
Conflict can occur anywhere. The only way to be rid of conflict is to remove its roots. Nothing will be resolved by just glancing at the surface.
Alright. So that was Rasley and Poshel. So once we've gotten all of these, I will go ahead and take a quick look at like comparing stats with their maximums. It's a shame the relief charm doesn't change the, like, who you can get a fortune told for. It'd be nice to be able to get 3 of these at once, rather than just 2.
Alright, Zappa. You shall encounter the 2 things you seek, but be careful, for one of them is what you seek only in appearance.
Alright, so that is referring to Rainbow, which he did find, truly, the way to forge Rainbow. And then the other is, of course, his son, Karsh, who... the one that we encounter here is not really his. And Preskich.
Do not think your inner evil will just fade away. Remember that the evil is secreted away inside everyone.
Okay. That was Orch's fortune. Fortune. Sorry. That was bad. Alright, next up, Radius and Fargo. Alright, next up, Radius.
The many lines laid before you shall all merge into one.
And Fargo.
Take away the mirror of falsity and reflect your image on the mirror of truth. You will then regain your true self.
Alright. Next up, we got Matcha and Glenn. You know, we haven't really had a chance to look at their, like, charts and stats, so we'll definitely be looking at that a little bit later. Can I interact with that? Thank you. Alright, Matcha.
It reads that as a mother, you should set an example for your children.
It's like, that's a pretty classic fortune cookie type, fortune.
If I were to equate you to something, you would be the moon.
Moon?
Yes, the moon. The moon only shines when there is a sun to reflect. The moon does not glow with its own light, but remember this, the moon's light is a guidepost for those that search in the darkness of the night. A time will come when you will carry out such a role, sometime in the near future.
Huh. I don't know. I mean, I guess that's referring, like, some of these are definitely ones that you should have gotten, like, right after you recruited them, kind of thing. So that's probably referring to him joining the group. And, you know, like, the fact that he's not one of the 4 divas and stuff like that. Alright, next up, we've got Lena.
It says that you will not find a boyfriend for a long time. Fortune-telling is such a merciless thing.
How rude. Yeah, that's pretty rude. What about Fusion Warrior?
You shall broaden your horizons in the open world.
Yeah, it's... okay. I mean, the Lena one is definitely... I mean, this isn't, like, on the one hand, this is the Otherworld's Lena, not Homeworld Lena, so if someone was going to... You know, and Ald is dead here. I'm going to put Harley in the party just because it makes it easier to do these 2 at a time. But we will just be getting Janice's fortune. But there's plenty of other guys, you know. Let's see, Sylviatha, Janice.
It's very rare to see a demi-human like you living such a cheerful life. Keep on living as cheerfully as you are now, and fortune will follow.
I like that one. Janice has, like, my favorite run animation of any character in this game, basically. Although I do like Harley's. Harley's run animation is pretty great as well. But that hopping of Janice, that's so good. It's just like conveys that cheerfulness that they're talking about. All right. Next up. Okay. Draggy.
Seek coexistence with other species.
Okay. And Starkey.
My word, you are fated to make a grave choice. Whatever will be selected will be decided from the actions of those around you.
I wonder if that's kind of the referencing the the invasion story that came up in one of the endings. Alright, next up. Sprig and Mojoy, as his name would have been changed if we hadn't changed his name already, when he got his level 7 tech.
It's been a long time, Lady Sprig. How have you been well? I'm a doing fine. I finally made it back to the real world. It'd be swell to hang with yous again.
Does it say the same thing? Yeah, it does. Okay. There is no, like, initial line and then a secondary thing.
There is someone, a thatch of straw, that is most dear to you in this vicinity.
What? I have no idea what that one means. Unless it's indicating that, like, he is not actually the body that he's inhabiting kind of thing. I don't know. I do not know. Alright, next up. Turnip.
As mysterious as your birth was, there is an equally fascinating fate that awaits you.
And Neofio.
Whether your birth was by God's hand or random chance is unknowable. In either case, treasure your life.
No, alright. There we go. Yeah, having the speed up on does make it easy to just completely miss the save point sometimes. One thing that I probably should have tried to do is see whether, like, because I didn't need to recruit everyone, I think. I think I could have just recruited them on the first run and then just skipped people and gotten them all with the Chrono Cross. But I did kind of want to get level up bonuses where I could, so I ended up recruiting most people.
When your long journey reaches its end, the heavy burden that rests upon your shoulders will be lifted at last.
And Super Lou. Skelly.
You, who have been revived from the edge of despair, must share your light of hope with all.
Yep. Keep being funny, Skelly. Alright, next up. We got Fun Guy and Irene's. Alright, first of all, Fun Guy.
There might be a way for you to return to your original body, but it's a matter of which you prefer.
And Irene's.
When you can resolve your inner struggle, a new hope will be born.
Alright. Yeah, it would have been nice to kind of like, I mean, I guess some of their ending dialogues do say something about that. I think he kind of indicated that he was going to stay a mushroom. Alright. Mel and Leah. Okay. Oh god, it's Adventures in Babysitting now. I should do a party with that, when it's using the relief charm, so it's like Marcy, Leah, and Mel. Just the kids doing it for themselves. Alright, Mel.
There's no need to worry. Your love can be hindered by no one. I'm not in love with anyone.
Yeah, we know.
Wowzer, the reading says you'll become a glamour queen when you grow up. Glamour Queen Goodum? In a way you could say it's Goodum. Ooh, I'm envious of you.
A Glamour Queen, huh? I don't know what that is supposed to be referencing at all. Alright, Van and Sniff. I really feel like Sniff should have had a higher magic skill. Alright, Van.
Take good care of the ones who love you, my boy.
And Sniff.
You shall once again open your wings in the free world, says the fortune.
Alright, well, and he's kind of already done that, so... I think that one already came true, lady. Game, let me go around things, please. Stop making me overshoot. It's clearly the game, not me. Alright, let's see. Just 6 more to go. Also, I don't think you can get the final form of Pip on a second playthrough. You can get one of the second forms, but not the third form, I think. All right, Stina.
It's useless for a spiritualist to have their fortune read.
Fair enough. And Doc.
Do not linger on your mistakes in the past. Humans must always look to the future.
That's good. Some of these feel a little bit more like life advice as opposed to fortunes, but maybe there's not much difference between the two. I don't know. Alright, next up. Robic and Pierre. Alright, cast iron dude, Grobic.
I'm sorry, but I cannot read your fortune.
I guess that kind of makes sense. Is he truly alive?
There are such things as major comebacks in this world. It's all about luck and having everything turn around when things are at their worst. You have that potential in you.
Well, that's good. Alright. And finally, our last 2 characters. I kind of wish that, I mean... teleporter. Like, it would be... I think it's more a bug or just the way that it was programmed as opposed to a true bug for Pip. Who, yeah, is probably based on, inspired by Pokemon. But if nothing else, I wish that they had just kept your previous form. And they should have put in an option for trying to re-evolve or something like that. Alright. Oral, huh?
You will soon find your missing counterpart, or I suppose I should say you have already found them.
And Pip.
You should seek the uncharted potential that lies within you.
Alright. So that is the last of our fortunes. This episode has gone a little bit long, but I do want to very quickly take a quick look at stats so that we can kind of get a feel for where people are. And this does also... actually, you know what? Teleporter is probably the best way to do this. Alright. So, you can get a feel for some of how decent people are by looking at these high-level stats. So we've already looked at Auld and Kid, Guile. So he isn't quite at max hit points. 880 is his max. Max strength 74, so he is 2 off from that. Max resistance 75, he's 2 off from that. Max magic 58, he's 1 off from that. And magic resistance 48, so he's 1 off from that. And I think part of that is because I didn't have them, I didn't have them in the party for so long. On the other hand, it does kind of show that by the end of the game, your early level ups don't matter as much. Because I don't think this is I think this is just pure luck. I mean, I think that I would be more likely to have gotten closer to max if I'd been able to have them in the party. But as you saw, like, Ald wasn't quite at max for some of the things either. So obviously there are some things that it just, it's not going to happen for. Norris, 800 hit points, so he is max, 85 strength, he's close, 1 away, max res, 75, 74, 1 off, magic, 46, he did hit that. Magic resist, 42, so he is 1 off from that. Let's see, Nikki, 750, 83, so he's 1 off from strength. 70, so he's 3 off from resistance. That's quite a bit. Magic 54, so he's 1 off from that. And magic resistance 40, so he's 1 off from that. Viper, 860 hit points, so he's max there. 88 strength, 1 off from that. Resistance 75, so he's 3 off from that. Magic 43, 42 is 1 off. And magic resistance 38, he did hit that at least. Riddell, 730, she is max there. Max strength 73, 1 off from there. Resistance 70, so she hit that. Magic 60, so she's 1 off from that. And magic resistance 45, so she did hit that at least. Farron, he is max hit points, 1 off from strength at 90. 80, 2 off from resistance, magic 51, 3 off from that, and that is unfortunate. Magic resistance 42, 1 off from that. Zoa, 1 hit point off from max. He did hit the max strength, so that's good. 85, so he's 2 off from resistance, 43 from magic, 1 off from there, and magic resistance 38. He's at 39. So I don't know if this is indicating that my information is incorrect, or if this is indicating that in very rare sheer happenstance situations you can get higher than max. I don't know. Because definitely I was noticing that when we were hitting some star levels, like, Ald was not gaining any more hit points because he was at his max. So I don't know about that. Anyway, Marcy, max hit points, 1 off from strength, 1 off from resistance, 3 off from magic, which is always unfortunate, and 1 off from magic resistance. Korcha, max hit points, 2 off from strength, 1 off from resistance, 1 off from magic, and 2 off from magic resistance. Lucia, max hit points, 2 off from strength, 2 off from resistance, 1 off from magic, and 2 off from magic resistance. So she already did not have the best stats, and add in that, and that's just kind of unfortunate. Let's see, Aposhul did not get to max hit points. 1 off from strength, 1 off from resistance, 1 off from magic, and 1 off from magic resistance. And like I said, I don't know about agility or accuracy. That information is not listed in what I have. Rasley, 1 off from hit points, 2 off from strength, 2 off from resistance, 2 off from magic, and 2 off from magic resistance. So that's pretty consistent under miss. Zappa is at max hit points and strength and resistance and magic and magic resistance. All right, so our first person who did get to all max hit points, Zappa. Congrats. Let's see. Next up is Orcha. Max hit points and strength, 2 off from resistance, 2 off from magic, and 2 off from magic resistance. Radius, he is at max hit points, 2 off from strength, he is at max resistance, and magic, and 1 off from magic resistance. And Fargo, his hit points are maxed, 2 off from strength, which is a shame. No, he is at max resistance, 1 off from max magic, and 1 off from max magic resistance. Matcha, max hit points, 2 off from strength, 4 off from resistance, 1 off from magic, and 1 off from magic resistance. So that's a shame. And some of those, like when they're big misses, some of that's probably due to not having them in the party for substantial star level ups. I would guess. Glenn is 2 off from hit points, 3 off from strength. That's a big miss. 2 off from resistance, 1 off from magic, and 2 off from magic resistance. So yeah, it's getting kind of consistent that the characters who I did not get in my first run are tending to be missing the max stats more than others. Let's see. Lena is at max hit points, 3 off from max strength. That is a huge disappointment there for me. 1 off from resistance, 1 off from magic, and 2 off from magic resistance. So again, like, this is surprising considering that how often I had Title Rabbit in the party and everything like that. So, I don't know. It does just happen sometimes. Mickey, 2 off from strength, 4 off from resistance, 3 off from magic, and 2 off for magic resistance. So yeah, I mean, it's just bad luck, I think. Let's see. Harley, max hit points, 2 off from strength, 2 off from resistance. Magic is maxed, so that's nice. And 1 off from magic resistance. Janice. Okay, I was actually thinking that 777 was off from hit points, but nope, that is exactly what she should have. She got max strength, which is beautiful. 1 off from resistance, and 1 off from magic. Magic resistance is maxed. Draggy is maxed on hit points, 3 off from strength, 1 off from resistance, max at magic, and 1 off from magic resistance, so that's cool. Starkey, I did say that I was going to just, like, check a few, but, I mean, I might as well, right? Max hit points, 1 off from strength, 1 off from resistance, magic is maxed, and magic resistance is 2 off. Sprig is max on hit points and strength, 1 off from resistance, max on magic, and 1 off on magic resistance. Mojo, max hit points, 1 off from strength, 1 off from resistance, 1 off from magic, and 2 off from magic resistance. But also has the best agility in the game by far, 78. Rasley is second best at 43, and then I think the next is like this is just absolutely crazy, that agility. Her agility is great, and then I think the next is like in the 30s or something like that. Yeah, 39. I think Marcy is third. So I mean that's pretty good, but then up to 78, it's ridiculous. Turnip. He is actually at max hit points, alright? 3 off from max strength, 1 off from max resistance, 2 off from from magic, and 1 off from magic resistance. Neofeo, max hit points, 1 off from strength, 3 off from resistance, 3 off from magic, and a 2 off from magic resistance. So that's a little weird. Let's see, Batsuko Screech, Greco. Max hit points, 3 off from strength, 1 off from resistance, 1 off from magic, and 2 off from magic resistance. Now, to be fair, both of these characters I did forget to go pick up. Like, I got the Life Sparkle, and then I just never went back and got Neofeo, Griffin. So that might have been part of it. I may have missed out on some level ups, but they also would not have been in the party for a lot of the like the most recent level up stars. So I don't know. Skelly is at max hit points. He is 3 away from max strength. He is 1 away from resistance, 2 away from magic, and 1 away from magic resistance. Fun Guy is max on hit points and strength. 1 away on resistance, 1 away on magic, and 1 away on magic resistance. And Irene's max hit points, 1 away on strength, 1 away on resistance, 1 away on magic, and 1 away on magic resistance. So yeah, it's pretty consistent that it is very rare for your characters to get maxed out, I think. Oops. Let's see. Mel, max hit points, 1 away on strength, 2 away on resistance, 3 away on magic, and 2 away on magic resistance, so that's a shame. Leah is actually 6 away on hit points. She has the highest hit points in the game. Her max is 999. She's actually 3 away from max strength. She has the best strength in the game. Max is out at 93. 2 away from resistance, 3 away on magic, and 2 away on magic resistance. And again, like I just feel like the characters that you get really late also seem to be missing more than others. Van is max on hit points and strength, 1 away on resistance. His magic is maxed out, and 1 away on magic resistance. Sneff, he is maxed on hit points, 1 away on strength and resistance, 1 away on magic, and 1 away on magic resistance. Stina, max hit points, 3 away on strength, 3 away on resistance, 1 away on magic, and 1 away on magic resistance. Doc is 5 away on hit points, 2 away on strength, 3 away on resistance, 1 away on magic, and 2 away on magic resistance. Cast Iron Dude, close to he is close to the highest hit points, but at 980. But he is maxed on that, not quite to Leah's level. He is actually 3 away from strength and resistance in this game. That's a shame. 1 away from magic, and is maxed out on magic resistance. Pierre is maxed on hit points, 1 away on strength, 1 away on resistance, 1 away on magic, and 1 away on magic resistance as well. And Orlha, 2 away on hit points, 2 away on strength. That's a shame, because that's her strong point. 3 away on resistance, 1 away on magic, and 1 away on magic resistance. And Pip, maxed on hit points, max on strength, max on resistance, 1 away on magic, and 1 away on magic resistance. So, there we go. That is how all of our characters stack up. It is a shame that, and this is kind of the thing, is by the time you get to 99 stars, even the Time Devourer doesn't stand up. You can easily defeat the Time Devourer, no problem. There's no enemy that's challenged to you, kind of thing. It's just So why not just let you get max stats? Like, why have a little bit of variance on it? I don't know. Anyway, that is all the characters' fortunes and their max stats and what we ended up with. Anyone else playing the game, they're going to have slightly different numbers. So, but it's also at level 99, so it doesn't matter. I don't know. Anyway, when we come back next time, we will start showing off the techs, and I'm going to split those episodes up. I haven't decided exactly how many episodes that will be, but I'm going to split them up by color. And Lassie Pip is going to end up in white. I can't show off all of his all of his techs, unfortunately. So, but that will all be next time. And once we show off all of the techs, that is going to wrap up the game. See you next time, everyone.